Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to use Microsoft PowerPoint. And the Microsoft PowerPoint, this is a software package designed to create electronic presentations, consisting of a series of separate pages and slides. And with PowerPoint on your PC or MacBook or on your mobile devices, you can do the following things. You can create presentations from scratch using or a template. You can add text, images, art, and videos, even audios. You can select a professional design with PowerPoint Designer. You can add transitions, animations, and cinematic motions. Also, you can save your content in OneDrive to get your presentations from your computer, tablet, or phone. You can share your work and work with others. And Microsoft PowerPoint is a very powerful tool because it enables you to do professional presentations. And these are some of the things that you'll do. You can use it in church to do a sermon presentation. You can use it in class as a teacher. Also, you can use it in business where you are supposed to do different presentations, business presentations. So let us go through this and see what we can learn from this. So we are having a simple task here where you are being asked to create a folder on the desktop and name it PowerPoint Tasks. You name it PowerPoint Tasks. So I'll go to my desktop here, right click on it and creating a new folder. So I'll go to new, then folder. We need to create a new folder. Then I will Control V, paste the name PowerPoint Tasks. Then the next thing, you're supposed to create a document with the text given below. Sorry, this is not supposed to be here. And in short, you're supposed to create a document inside the folder called Task 1. Task 1. So we would do that inside this folder. You double click on the folder. Then inside the folder, you right click and go to new and create a new file, Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. That's it. Then we press Task 1. So you double click on it. So to open it, you will have an empty PowerPoint file that we are going to work on it. Then you are supposed to open this Task 1 document and make 5 slides from a topic of your choice. So we have to be creative here. We choose a topic of our choice and make 5 slides out of it. So you find that this is our document. Actually, let me just delete this one and create a different one. Let me use another way. I've deleted that. So if you go to the Start button or the Search button and type PowerPoint, you find that it comes here, PowerPoint, and you click on it, Open. So it brings such a window. And we need a blank presentation because we want to start a new presentations. But we have other themes here. If you want to use different themes, they are here. You can always use. But for now, let us just create a blank presentations because we want to learn from the basics. So you can say blank presentation, then it brings this. So from here, you see this is how it looks. We have a menu here, file, we have home, we have insert, yeah. We are having different functionalities, yeah. If you look at here, there are some titles down here. Slides, this one deals with slides. Tables, this one deals with tables. Images, these two deals with images, yeah. Illustrations, this one deals with illustrations. We have shapes, icons, 3D models, smart art, chart. We have add-ins, this one deals with add-ins. We have links, you can add links, comments, text, this one deals with text, text box, header, footer, word art. Yeah, we have symbols. We have media, in case you want to add audio, video, and screen recording. Yeah, you come here and do that under insert menu. Then we have draw. We have drawing tools. We have stencils. We have convert. We have ink replays. Okay, under design. I think that's the best way of summarizing the different functionalities that we have on this menu. We have themes. These are the different themes for your slide. We have variants, and we have customize, in case you need to customize. We have transitions. We shall learn how to use some of these. Preview, transition to this slide, timing. Yeah, here it's where you set how the slides will transit from slide 1 to 2 to 3, like that. And here you put the duration and the timing in case you want the slides to show automatically. But on click, you can specify on click, or if it's not on click, you uncheck this, you can put timer and even sound so that it plays as a video. Then we have animations. We have different animations. We shall look at these animations also, advanced animations and timing. We have slideshow, yeah. We go from current slide, from beginning, all these setup, monitors, record, okay, review. You can just look at all these and learn about them and how to use them. Then we have the help feature that helps you on how to use Microsoft PowerPoint presentations, okay? So without wasting time, let us see what we create our 5 slides for presentations and see how we can do this. So for me, I will just do, I will take some notes here and make presentations out of it. Of course, the title will be Information Technology Today, something like that. Then I come and paste here on the title, because you have been told click to add title. So you click there, you paste Information Technology Today. I don't want the format, so I will open a notepad. This notepad will help me remove. Control Z helps you undo what you have done. So I'll press Control Z to remove that title. Then go to my notepad and paste it there first. Organize it in a manner that I want. Highlight all of it. Control X. I'm cutting. Then you come and Control V here to paste. So it comes with no format, the original format here. Yeah, it comes with it gets the format that it's on the slide. Information Technology Today. Then I can have Chapter 1, okay, as my subtitle. I'll put it on Notepad first to remove that. But in your case, you can type. Yeah, for me, I'm just doing this. Yeah, Chapter 1, okay. Information Technology Today, Chapter 1. I can push it a little bit up. Yeah, you just click there. You go to the box line until it changes like that. Then you are able to drag and position it wherever you want. So I'll put that there. Then we can add some color to this title. This is font. So font color. You can either highlight or click on the box and add the font color. Yeah, so you see, if you put it, it appears there like that. So let me use this for these presentations. Can use also this one, information technology today. I can make it bold because it's a title. I can even change Helvetica. Let's use Helvetica for this. Okay. Just trying to position it properly on the slide. Okay. Then for the chapter, we can have it as the same black. It can be bold also. You can increase the size a little bit to size 32 so that it's visible. So you see, that's our first slide, information technology today, chapter 1. Then for you to add a new slide, you have here, you can come and click new slide. If you click directly, it will add automatically, but I've chosen the arrow down here so that we can choose the many options that we have here. Okay, we have title and content. We have title, slide. This is the first one only. Section header, to content. Yeah, comparison, title only. Yeah, content with caption. Yeah, picture with caption. You see, blank. Okay, so in our case, let's start with the title and content. Let's get title and content so that we can have a title and our content coming down here. And our content can be click to add text. Yeah, you can also add, you can insert a table. If you point here, you can insert a chart. You can insert an art. You can insert a 3D model, pictures, stock images. Yeah, insert video. You can also insert an icon. Okay, so all these you can do them. But in our case, in this case, I wanted to add some slide here. Let me go for it. This one. The importance of computer literacy as our title. Because I don't need the format, the importance of computer literacy. Come and paste it there. Then here we add the the points. Okay, so I'll start from here up to there, the points. Okay, so these are the points. I don't want these dashes. I'll remove the dashes. Remove the dashes. So this is what I need. So I'll highlight all of it, cut and paste it on this other side, Control V. So we are having them, they are in bullet form automatically, but you can change that by highlighting and coming to bullets. Instead of bullets, you can put ticks, you can put that. Yeah, you can even put numbers. Yeah, the numbering, A, B, C, D, that one. Oh, there are different types. But let's use the bullets and the numbering. We can go even further and see what we can use, numbered or bulleted. So let's use this one. Yeah, I think I like this. Then we say OK. So it comes. So we will have our points like that. So our title, we were putting it with the font color red. Then it should be bold, something like that. Okay. Then like that, you can pull it a little bit to that direction in the middle so that your viewers can see what you're trying to do. Okay, that's slide number 2. Okay, I never saved my work, so I'll click save. It brings me here. You can browse where you want to save this file. So I will browse and go to the desktop. where there was a folder that is PowerPoint tasks. Okay, then you are asked to save it as task 1. Okay, so I'll save it there. Yeah, so that it goes to that folder. So that is slide number 2. We go to insert slide number 3. So we have used title slide. We have used title and content. Let's go to this to content. Let's insert that. So that means here we will have a title, then content 1 and content 2. So let's put a title here, some content here, and an image here. I think that will be also interesting. So I think I can use this slide. Let me see a slide that I can use for that. Let's go down. Yes, we can use this one. Yeah, we can use this one and say smartphones. Let the title be smartphones and tablets. Then we have this list on one side as content 1, then this image as content 2. So what I'll do, I will highlight. Actually, I can highlight all of them, put them on Notepad. Yeah, we can have the title first, Control X to cut and paste it there. Smartphones and tablets. Then on this side, we can have this list, but I don't want to use the dashes, so I'll move them. Let's remove them. So when you are preparing these PowerPoint presentations, it's all about design. So you need to take your time to design something nice, something that your audience would love to see and focus when you are doing your presentations. So this is something you need to really note. So here I will add that list. It brings the points. You can change. I've told you can change it to something else. You can put the ticks. Okay, you can have the ticks. Then on this side, we said we will add an image, but the image is here, which is I taught you how to use a snipping tool to get such images when you need them. Yeah, I'm opening the snipping tool. Yeah, it's here. It came. Snipping tool. You say new. When it comes, you position yourself well like that, and you snip that image. That's what I need. So I'll snip that, then save the image. You can save it on desktop as capture with the default name, save. So it's there on the desktop. So when you come back here, there's an option for image, pictures, okay, e-pictures. So you can click on pictures, then it takes you to pictures, but we know our image or picture that we want to insert is on desktop. So we find it, it's here, capture, you insert, so you find that it comes. Then you can position it where you want. Actually, even this one, you can drag it to the place where you want, something like that. Then our title, you can also drag your title to the middle if you want, okay? Then you put it bold, then the color was that smart and smartphones and tablets. So that is slide 3 for us. 2 more to go. We can go and add. We have this one for title only. We can use it at the end. We have comparison. If you want to do a comparison, yeah, we have content with caption. Let's use that one now. So you can add title, click to add text, click to add text here. So let's have a title here and some text like the upper one. Actually, we can interchange them. whereby we bring this side and this one we bring it to the other side, where we bring the title there and this one down here, so that we are just interchanging it, so that we have the opposite of this. Okay, so let's see what we will put here. Let's see. Yes, we can have wearables and GPS. Wearables and GPS. Copy that, paste on the notepad. Yes, wearables and GPS. I need that. Control. That's the title. We can put it there. Wearables and GPS. You can always position it, drag it to where you want. Then we have the list of these wearables. We have health monitoring and that. You can take that. Actually, let us remove the dots. I don't need this. We can insert them the other side. Okay, so we need only this. You can ignore the other content. Then we put it there. Then we also need this watch. Okay, we need this watch. So I will use the snipping tool. Come here and say new. Then I'll have to snip that watch. Yeah, to that extent, like that. Then save. On the desktop as capture, I save. This can say yes. Then we come back. And here we insert, we insert pictures from desktop, that one, insert. So you can position it nicely there. Then you can bring your wearables somewhere there, title. Then this one, you can bring it somewhere there also. So what you'll do is just increase the sizes, make it bold, that. Increase the size maybe to 48, something like that, so that it's bigger. Then this one we can also increase the size to from 16 to 28. Okay. Then we do the bullets or the numbering. This time around, let's use 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. So you see, you're having some good-looking slide there. Let me drag it down a little bit, like that. Okay, so that's slide 4 for us. Then we can add our last slide. Let's add title and content. Title and content. No, let's add to content, because I need to do something here. Under the to content, let's see what we can get from the notes. Satellite-based navigation system. Let's see what we can get. Let me go up and see what I can get up here. Okay, let's go back and just wanted a simple slide that will not. Okay, let's have a slide where we're having examples of computer devices. Examples. So let's have examples of computer devices. Examples of computer devices. So we can put this, we can put the color, put it bold. Okay. Then here, We have pictures, stock images, okay? For you to use stock images, you have to be connected to the internet. So stock images, if you click on it, we are trying to get images from the internet. So it brings something like this. So you can search. Either you need images, icons, cutout people, stickers, videos, illustrations, cartoon people, all that. It depends on what you need. So we need examples of computer devices. So we type here computer, okay, devices. Okay, so you can choose any images, or you can just type computer. Or let me say supercomputer. Let's have a supercomputer. No results. Your search didn't match any content. Okay, let's just write computer then. Computer. And let's see which image will be good for us here to use and demonstrate a computer like this one. This guy is using a computer here. So we can click on the image and say insert. So you give it time, it downloads the image and it inserts the image into the slide that you are using. So this is how you get images from the internet into your slide. So you don't have to sweat looking for images. You can just connect to the internet and get images that you want. Okay, then I can get another image here. Okay, can get another image here. Let's say I need a tablet. Okay, tablet. Nothing good. Let me see. Smartphone. You're just bringing people who are using smartphones. Okay, let me use this one just to save time and insert that. So it depends on the speed of your internet. Mine it's taking a little bit longer, but there we are at last. So you can resize your image to your liking, okay? You can resize your image to your liking. So here we are. We have examples of computer devices in use. Then we can add our last slide. Let's take title only. Yeah, but this title for us, we will use it here in the middle where we need to say end, because that's the end of our presentation, #end. Yeah, it's not a must for you to do this, but sometimes it's always good to indicate the end of your presentation. You can put it at the middle there. You can put it also bold. You can increase the size. Yeah, you can even change Helvetica. That's a good one. So that's the end. So here we have our 5 slides and one that indicates that's the end of our presentation. So this is the simplest way of making your presentations. And if you observe, I've used a simple layout where I'm using a white background and black text with red titles. Yeah, you need to be as simple as possible because we are not trying to be fancy, but we are trying to present to the audience, and we need to create something that the audience will be able to relate with easily. Okay, you don't want to use some funny colors and you bring in some confusion. Yeah, some people use dark colors, background. you find that you are seated in the front row, but you are not able to read what is on the presentation. So you need to be keen on that and ensure that your presentation is clear. That's why it's always good to prefer the white background, and also the text should be somehow big so that the audience will be able to view. Remember, when you are making these presentation slides, you are not doing them for yourself. You are doing it for the audience so that they see. Yourself, you need to have mastered the content and just present and explain the content to your audience. Yeah? So when you're designing the slides, don't put yourself in the mind. Put the audience in the mind, because they are the ones who are supposed to benefit from this presentation. Okay? From this presentation. So we have different design. Okay? Slides design. You can pick any here. If you click like that, you see it changes the design of your slides like that, something like that. You can reposition your images so that they fit well within that design. Yeah, you can have that design also. Yeah, each design has its own settings. Each design has its own settings. Huh? Okay, we have different designs. You just click on them and you see how it changes like that. Okay, these are the different designs that are there and that you can use. Okay, some of them are pretty good, some of them are pretty bad. So it depends on you what you want. Yeah, depends on you on what you want. Yeah, there are so many here. Let me see that one. You can keep on trying until you get the one that you think will be good for you. But remember, the goal is to have a good presentation. These are the designs, but for me, I will not use any. So I will move out of that. How will I move out of this? I need to put none. Yes, I think that's none. This one is none. Office theme, yeah? Yeah, that's the default one. Yeah, so that's the original. So I just want it to be this skeleton for now. Yeah, so these are the designs. You can use any of them. So let's look at some of the most important points here before we proceed. Tips. We have here tips for effective PowerPoint presentations. Tips for font. Tips for fonts. That is the text that you are writing on your slides. You're being asked to select a single sans serif fonts such as Arial or Helvetica, and you're being told to avoid using the Time New Romans and Palatino, because these fonts are sometimes more difficult to read. So always ensure you're using Home, Helvetica or Arial. Helvetica or Arial or Helvetica. They are good for slide presentations. But Times New Roman and Palatino, they are not good because they are difficult to read. They are difficult to read. So here I use Helvetica. Here I used what? That one. So I can change. Is there a way I can select all? Is there a way I can select all slides? Then you change? No. You have to do slide per slide. You have to do slide per slide. So you come there. Yeah, you can do it. I'll just try Helvetica. Yeah, so it changes the font style for chapter 1 so that it's a bit big and the audience will be able to see clearly. Yeah, also here you need to do the same. You change this to Helvetica. You change that. You can just click on the box so that you do a change to all of them. Helvetica, you see, it becomes bigger and it's you find that it is you can see and read the words easily. Yeah, there's a way it is put, the text are, and it is easier for someone to read through. Smartphone, tablets, you see how big it is? It's nice actually. Yeah, you see, that's how you do your presentations when you go to people. Don't use funny text styles. Find people will not be able to read, and people will get bored with your presentation. Ensure also the font size is big enough for people to see, okay? For people to see. Remember, there are people who cannot see far, so ensure it's big enough for people to see clearly and what you want to present, okay? So you can do the same to all your slides. Actually, we are left with few. Let me just do it for the rest. This one we deal with the title. We change it to that. Then this one, we change it also to that. I think it was already there. Yes, that's good. Then we save. Okay, another thing that we are looking at is that use no font size smaller than 24 point. Yeah, so the font size should be bigger than 24 when you are dealing with presentations. Yeah, remember when we were dealing with Microsoft Word, we were talking of 12, the font size, but here we are saying it should be use no font size that is smaller than 24. That means it should be bigger. Always it should be beyond 24 or 24 and above. Then use the same font for all your headlines. Use the same font for all your headlines. Yeah, the font style that is, yeah, like what we have already done. Then select a font for body, copy, and another for headlines. Then use bold and different sizes of those fonts for captions and subheadings. Add a fourth font for page numbers or as a secondary body font for sidebars. And you are also recommended don't use more than 4 fonts in any one publication. And you are supposed also to clearly label each screen. Use a large font, yeah, of different color for the title. So for the title is between 35 and 45 points. That's very important. Then use large fonts to indicate importance. Okay. Utilize also bold. The bold feature is very important. For example, here health monitoring, and you want to emphasize on monitoring, you can put bold, yeah, so that you are emphasizing, so that people when they read through, they will see monitoring. You can even add color to it so that you emphasize even more, so that your viewers or the audience can understand what you're exactly emphasizing on, or the important points on your slide, Then use large fonts to indicate importance, okay? Use different color, sizes, and styles, e.g. bold for impact. Avoid italicized fonts, as these are difficult to read quickly. So when dealing with presentations, you don't italicize, don't put your fonts on italics, yeah, because it makes it hard for the audience to read your content. Avoid long sentences. You need to put your content in bullet form, okay? Avoid abbreviations and acronyms, yeah? Limit punctuation marks, no more than 6 to 8 words per line, okay? These are very important points that you need to put into consideration. For bullet points, use the 6 and 6 rule, 1 thought per line with no more than 6 words per line and no more than 6 lines per slide. Use dark text on a light background or light text on a dark background. However, dark backgrounds sometimes make it difficult for some people to read the text. And also do not use all caps except for titles. Don't use capital letters, not unless you are dealing with titles. That's where you can use all caps. Actually, in my case, I've just used it all caps or capital letters in the first main title. The rest I'm using small letters, but I'm putting it bigger to emphasize that that's the title. I hope you are following that. And put repeating elements like page numbers in the same location on each page of a multi-page document. Then to test the font, stand 6 feet from the monitor and see if you can read the slide. If you stand 6 feet from the monitor and you're not able to read the slide, just imagine someone seated several meters away. They will see nothing. So you need to go back and increase the font size of your slides. Increase the font size of your slides. Then we have other points here for design and graphical images. Before I go there, let me go back to the to our slide and show you how to use transitions and animations. Transitions and animations. So for the transition, we have the push feature. You see, that's the push feature. If you click at it, that means you are pushing the slide upwards, okay? You can apply that to that. Then we go to slide number 2 and they say wipe, okay? Wipe. The wipe feature, that's the wipe feature. It's not much. Let me use the split. That's the split. What about the reveal? Let me use the cut. The cut. So there are so many transitions. Yeah, there are so many transitions features. If we point at it, it shows you what it does. Okay, it shows you how it does. What about that shape? Okay, you can use that for slide 2. Then for slide 3, we can use morph. Is it working or it's not? Let me see. We have more. We have more curtains. Yeah, that is for the curtain. Yeah, they are there. But these ones, you need to be careful on how you use them, because if you overuse them also, it becomes boring to the audience. So you need to don't overuse these things. But for now, I'll just show you so that you see how they are happening. So if you put animations, these are transitions. They enable smooth transition from one slide to another. You see here the play animations. The transition is here, and slide 1, there's a star there. It shows that it has the transition features. Number 5, it doesn't have the star, even number 6. So we need to put 1 there. So you click on that, you come and scroll down and see what you can use. Some of them here are old school, but still let's just use them so that we just learn how to use these things. But you need to be professional when using these transitions. The follower. Okay, the follower. Okay, so there we have our transitions. So to see them in action, you can go to slideshow, then from beginning. So you see how the transition of this slide took place. Yeah, then you can press the down arrow key to go to the following slide and observe the slide transition, how it transitioning to the next slide, and see how it behaves. Yeah, you see that. Yeah, you see that. Yeah, this is the curtain. These are some of the funny transition methods you can use. Then we have that one, simple one. We have that one. Then we have that one, the follower. And then at the end, that's the end. So if you go back, yeah, it does that. It does that. It does that. So that's those are the transitions. You can use up arrow and down arrow on your keyboard or page up, page down keys to move up and down to see the transitions that you have put on your slide. Okay, so when you are done, you want to go back and do some editing, you press escape on your keyboard, yeah, so that you move out of that. Then we have those were transitions. We have animations. You can also put animations in slides. For example, what should come first? What should appear first in this particular slide? Of course, it should be, we can start with chapter 1, then we go to the title, okay? So you click on the chapter 1 and you click on the animation. How should it come in? Should it fly in? Should it appear? Should it float in? Yeah, should it, let's see, float in, how it comes. Yeah, you see, that is float in, okay? So it puts a 1 there to indicate this is the first one to appear. Then the title, the title, you can go and say bounce. It can bounce, yeah, something like that, so that it bounces. Okay, so that's it. You are done with slide 1. You go to slide 2. Also, in slide 2, we can start with the title. Okay, the title, which we have so many styles that you can use. Yeah, grow and turn. Grow and turn, yes, like that. Then we have the points, just appear or fade, something like that, or fly in, or float in, split, wipe, shape. There are so many. You can try color pulse, something like that. Okay, you can darken, lighten, grow. What is this? We are so funny. You can. So you need to be careful when using these. You need to be sure what you are using. Okay, slide 3 also. You can do something like fly in. Then we can have the picture. Let it bounce in. So bounce somewhere. Then on this box, we can have, I saw like swivel. I don't know what is that. Okay. Then you come to the next slide. These are good for presentation where you want to go in step by step doing your presentation. Yeah? So you can use this. Okay, I'm trying to apply them quickly so that we move a little bit faster. Then lastly, slide 5. I hope you're following on how I'm doing this. Fade in. Okay. Then for the images, we have 2. We can have fly in. Then we can have this one just appearing. No, we can have wipe or shape. Let it shape. Yeah, something like that. Then at the end, we can have this bounce in because it's the end. Okay, so we are done with putting the animations. So we have transitions and animations. Transitions are for slides to enable how slides will, you'll move from one slide to another smoothly. Animations are for the content inside the slides. So to see what we have done, we go back to slideshow. We go back to slideshow, and from current slide, or you can do it, for example, I'm in slide 2, I can do it from current slide, so it starts from slide 2. But escape, let's start from slide 1, from beginning. Okay, so you find that the slide will come in, but with no content. So if you use the down arrow, it starts bringing one by one. So you say we are now in, maybe you're doing a presentation. So you just tell your audience, we are going to look at chapter 1, and the title of our chapter 1 is Information Technology Today. You see that? Then you press the down arrow to proceed to the next slide where you see the importance of computer literacy and the points there. Then like that, you go around emphasizing them like that, you discuss each. Yeah, it shakes a little bit so that the audience can see on which point you wanna discuss about, like that. Okay, then you go next. Yeah, you go next like that. This is funny. Okay, then you click again, it brings the title, it brings the font, it brings the points like that. Yeah. So you need to be keen. You don't overuse these things, because if you overuse, it becomes boring to people. Yeah, like you see now, it's taking a lot of time. It's not necessary sometimes to use these things. Yeah, it's not necessary. So you see, you find that when you press the down arrow key, it takes you to the next point, like that, like that, like that. Okay. So you move point by point, step by step, and that's the end of your presentation. So you save your work. Okay, so this is what you can do with these PowerPoint slide presentations. There's a lot to learn here. I will urge you to please go ahead and do more research and learn more about these. So without quickly, I would like to go through these points that are here. They are very important. Design and graphical images. Yeah, you're being told to use design templates. Yeah, in case you're not able of designing yours like this manually, the ones that I had here. Yeah, the ones I'm designing myself. You are advised to use the design templates. These ones. Yeah, any like that. Yeah, so that your work looks more presentable and orderly. Okay, so that your work looks more presentable and orderly. Then you're being told also to standardize position, colors, and styles. Include only necessary information. Include necessary information. Do not put all the notes on the slides when you're going to do presentation. It's always good to put it in point form. Limit the information to essentials, okay? Content should be self-evident. Use colors that contrast and complement. Too many slides can lose your audience. Always have less slides. Keep the background consistent and subtle. Limit the number of transitions used, okay? Because if you use them a lot, it becomes boring. You can choose one transition style for all, or only two. Don't use all of them. Yeah, you look unprofessional. Yeah, it is used often better to use only one, so the audience knows what to expect. Okay, don't use funny transitions. Use a single style for dingbat, for bullets throughout the page. Okay, use the same graphical rule at the top of all pages in a multi-page document. Use one or two large images rather than several small images. Also prioritize images instead of a barrage of images for competing attention. Yeah, sorry for that. Make images all the same size. Okay, use the same border. Arrange images vertically or horizontally. Use only enough text when using charts or graphical images to explain the chart or graph and clearly label the image. Keep the design clean and uncluttered. Leave empty space around the text and graphical images. Use quality clip art and use it sparingly. A graphical image should relate to and enhance the topic of the slide. Try also to use the same style graphical image throughout the presentation, e.g. cartoon or photographs. Limit the number of graphical images on each slide. Yeah, repetition of an image reinforces the message. tie the number of copies of an image to the number in your text. Resize, recolor, reverse to turn one image into many. Use duplicates of varying sizes, colors, and orientations to multiply the usefulness of a single clip art image, and also make a single image stand out with the dramatic constants. Use color to make a dramatic change to a single copy of your clip art. Then check all images on a projection screen before the actual presentations. Then avoid flashy images and noisy animations effects unless it relates directly to the slide. Then the color, limit the number of colors on a single screen. Yeah, it's always good to have just 2 colors or 3. Bright colors make small objects and thin lines stand out. However, some vibrant colors are difficult to read when projected. Use no more than 4 colors on one chart. Check all colors on a projection screen before the actual presentation. Colors may project differently than what appears on the monitor because it depends on the quality of machine that you are using. Then lastly, we have general presentation skills. You need to plan carefully. When you're having a presentation, plan carefully. Do your research in advance. Ensure you understand the concepts of what you're supposed to present. Know your audience also. It's very important. Time your presentation. Yeah, if you're going for 20 minutes or 40 minutes, always time so that you are sure to capture everything that you're required within the time. You are also supposed to speak comfortably and clearly. Yeah, check the spelling and grammar on the slides. It will be very shameful when you are doing a presentation and you're having some typos, yeah, or misspelled words on your presentations. Yeah, it sends a queer message to the audience. They won't take you serious. Do not read the presentation. Always practice the presentation so you can speak from bullet points. The text should be a cue for the presenter rather than a message for the viewer. Okay? And give a brief overview at the start, then present the information. Finally, review important points. It is often more effective to have bulleted points appear one at a time so the audience listens to the presenter rather than reading the screen. Then also you are supposed to use a wireless mouse or pick up the wired mouse so you can move around as you speak. If sound effects are used, wait until the sound has finished to speak. If the content is complex, print the slides so the audience can take notes. Do not turn your back on the audience. Try to position the monitor so you can speak from it. So these are some of the good skills that you can use on your presentations. Yeah, so that you can use on your presentation. So one last thing that I would like to show is how you can turn this your PowerPoint presentation into a PDF. So when you come to file, you can print this file and you can print it on the printer. You choose it Microsoft Print to PDF. Then you print. So when you print this work, you can put it on desktop and say PDF doc. Actually, let me go back there. There's something I left back here. On file, print, when you, sorry, why am I too fast? File, print. Then here, after you choose PDF, there's full pages slides. You click here. You can say 2 slides to appear in one page, or you can have 3 slides, or you can have 4 slides. In this case, I need 2, okay? So that 2 of them will appear in one of the pages, like that, you see, so that we save space. Then you print, you go to desktop and say PDF. Let me save it as PDF doc, okay? Then you save that work. So it's printing. When it's done, we can close this because, yeah, we can save our work. We need it. Can close this. Done with this. Don't save. Done with this. So if you come to the desktop, we have PDF here, doc. So you double click on it to open. So you find that you have turned your PDF, your PowerPoint presentation into a PDF document that you can really share to other people. Okay? Then another thing that I would like to show lastly is, let me open the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so if we open the PowerPoint presentation, you realize that this document, sometimes you find that there is what we call notes here, notes down here, notes. Yeah. In case you want to put some points here, let me put this, some points that, for example, instead of reading what's on the slide, you want to have your own different notes to read on. Yeah. This is my slide, something like that. Okay, so this is on which slide? Slide number 2. So we have that. I've saved my work. These are presenter notes that instead of reading what's on the slides, you can put notes here so that when you are presenting, instead of reading what's here, you can read your notes here. So when you go to slideshow and say from beginning, something like that. Yeah. You click the down arrow. You go to the this is let me see, this is the down arrow. You can right click show presenter view. This is the presenter view. So what happens here is that the notes for the presenter will appear somewhere here. Then but on the projector they won't be able to see. What they will see is only this. So this is yours for you as a presenter. So if I go back to where we put some notes, you see here, we put some notes. So if you want to read through, you can write your presenter notes here so that you are not reading what's there. So people will wonder, which notes are you reading? Yeah? They will think you are reading from your head, yet you wrote the notes on the sides here. So it won't be a boring presentation, okay? Because if you just read line by line here, the audience get bored easily and they lose you very fast. But if you add the presenter notes, it becomes very interesting. So for the audience, they will see this, but on your laptop, you'll be able to see the presenter, your notes plus the slides. So this is how we do it. So when you don't want the presenter notes, you can just move out and from the current slide, from the beginning or from the current slide and that. If you want to go to the presenter view, you right click and say show presenter view for you to see the presenter view like that and move forward like that. I think that's it. I hope you understood what I explained. Wish you the best. Thank you very much.